Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil, the HD remake. This is the MJ406, promising the bonus episode I did at the end of the finale last time. Because, well, there's plenty of stuff that's left to go over in this game that, well, is kind of a pain in the ass for all of us to try to do together, because it requires a lot of planning, a lot of hopping around the game, and, well, apparently I'm the only one who has time for it. I don't know. I'm kidding, it's fine. But anyway, it's time to go over some of the extra differences in the scenarios. The only really big one we didn't go over being how the ending changes if you let Rebecca not survive the encounter with the hunter up here. So, yep, let me get on that. I'll basically show the encounter in full again, because I only showed her actually dying earlier in one of the other episodes. May as well show the full context of it now. Using the emblem key, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Like we said before, the event triggers the moment you get into this room. And you hear her scream from upstairs.
Is she upstairs?
I should probably go out of my way to save her. I also like how in the cutscenes he has a knife on him. And I love how he has a knife strapped to him, even though I don't actually have a knife on me. There's no way that's your defensive dagger at all. That scream is probably threatening. I should probably do something about it. But I should probably get what I need before I leave. Ooh, shotgun shells. That's nice. I might need that for whatever I have to do next. And there's a lot of things too. There's books and everything. Genetics to ST.A.R.S. What the hell? There's space things in there. Ooh, metal object. Neat. Ooh, flash grenade. Neat. How many flash grenades do I have anyway? Oh my god! I have too many flash grenades. Okay, but yes. Basically, the moment you walk into this room, just like with, having to rescue Richard, the soft timer starts. If you don't get to Rebecca in the room up above you within 3 minutes, well, you'll see what happens, which is what I'm going to show you, because, of course, it's only the right thing to do. And yeah, we were discussing that, why couldn't you just enter from this room? Don't forget, you can never enter this room from here because there's no knob on this door. You can't go through. You have to go the long way every time. That's how it works. So, yep. All you do takes 3 minutes to get up here. Not that bad, right? Especially if you kill everything, right? If you take over 3 minutes to get here, yep. You get to watch her get decapitated by the instant kill move, basically. All because that freaking gigantic piece of shit. I only show the cutscene, so, we may as well, go over the whole action of this, too. If it takes you over 5 minutes to get here, you don't get this cutscene at all. You literally just, come to the hunter just roaming around this room with Rebecca already dead in there. But if it takes you over 3 less than 5, you actually get the cutscene of her dying, which, you can't save her after that point.
No.
And that's all you get. Basically, she is just dead on arrival. Because, you're too slow, basically. So that's where that came from. You're at a loss for words. And yeah, basically that. You're at a loss for words because you let her die. So yeah. The chessboard game appears to have ended in checkmate. I don't have time for chess right now. Yeah. Oh, right, thing medical herbs. Neat. So yeah, that's all that's with this room. So with that, Rebecca's dead, so you won't have her at the end of the game, which, speaking of which, may as well just run over there. Alright, I made it, put the battery in place. I am ready to go. Or am I? I don't know how ready I can be. Bro, you have so much ammo left over, so many ink ribbons. And let me just double check. You have 12 flash grenades! Man, part of me really wishes I could just throw these. This is Resident Evil 2, you can't throw grenades. Or is that more of a remake thing? I don't really know the series that well like that. But, went through everything, killed all the frickin' zombies in here. And now, control panel of the elevator. With the whole fuel thing put in, we can finally go down. The elevator is working. May as well freaking go down into the belly of the beast, which, if Rebecca does not survive, she does not show up with you here, so it's a lot more lonely. I guess it makes it more like the original Resident Evil version. I don't even know if Rebecca was in that. I saw all the alternate ending scenarios and that like to do in the remake here. But, yep. Rebecca doesn't show up, you either, well, have her get killed or, well, you just ignore it, too. No, I ignore her, and then somehow she survives, makes my way down here. She makes her way down here, I mean my way. Like, did you really ignore me, Chris? My life is threatened. Oh, I'm sure you're fine. Yeah, you made it. Yeah, get a good ending anyway. It sounds so stupid. But anyway, here's the alternate cutscene you get for getting here without Rebecca. Similar feeling, but...
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud.
Oh,
of course,
dude.
You are one of my men.
What?
Thanks.
What do your men do? Oh, what the? Oh, no, Kung Fu! I wasn't ready for this.
Since when, Wesker?
Oddly enough, the dialogue
I'm
is
afraid I don't know what you're
very
talking about.
similar to what it was
Since
the
when
other
have they
ending
been
with
slipping
Rebecca
you a
there.
paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused.
Because a lot of the mannerisms are different.
I've always been with Umbrella.
Instead of threatening Rebecca, he has to threaten you.
And stars were Umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place.
I thought at least be a wolf,
Unfortunately,
like a lone
to
wolf.
get off my lovely members of S.T.A.R.S.
You killed Enrico with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Hey, get off my gun! It's
Enrico.
my gun!
Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you stars along with this entire place.
You.
Time for show and tell.
See, I could keep threatening you, but I
Get up.
need you to stroke my ego. I want you to see the fruits of my labor and research. You must understand how passionate I am for this project. Yep. And the Tyrant, basically, no matter what, you're gonna have to deal with the Tyrant either way. Yeah, imagine you just skip the whole ending of the game, Rebecca dies. I mean, you know, they expect you to go out of your way to complete everything and actually get more. But I'll show you what happens when, yeah, we get through this and Rebecca is not around. Because remember, she activates self-destruct sequence. We'll go over that after we kill the Tyrant again. Not this changes. Although...
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Stop it!
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Oh, this is magnificent. Point your finger, bitch! And yep, he still dies the same way. Because Rebecca's knocked out by this point. So this cutscene's literally exactly the same. And now we still gotta fight Tyrant, because of course. So,
Come on, you test tube freak.
I don't have to worry about getting Rebecca back, though. Oh, shit. Right, I forgot. I gotta equip this. I gotta shoot him in the dick. Which, yeah, by the way, that's your best vantage point here, is to do this. So you can easily get him to go down the thin hallway and basically load a lot of shots into him. Pretty simple if you actually prepare yourself. Oh, God! Oh, God, my dick! Unfortunately, he still dies just the same way. Yeah, like I said, the self-defense gun basically wears him down a lot more quickly. You knock out a lot of his health with just that one single shot. And, well, Wesker's died the same way as before. Observation note. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot, you can also go back. The G virus is in fact 21 years, Mr. Primo General virus, power type parasite, yeah. Reaction is unsolved mystery, now has evolved. The G is past the performance of the T. The breakthrough from William Birkin, thanks. In case we didn't actually explain that, that's basically referencing Resident Evil 2. See, it's literally referencing the sequel game. Oh, look at this, I found this on the ground. Laboratory key. Oh, I didn't see this last time. So yeah, Rebecca's dead. You actually get whatever this is. A key to unlock doors during emergency situations. Yep. You get another door. A master key. Wesker had that on him this whole damn time. Damn master key. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Which, by the way, I don't think you can release that when you're dealing with Tyrant. So yeah. Now you're able to freely roam the laboratory. Well, that sounds wonderful. I should really think about doing that. Sounds like an amazing idea. So, I guess I should just leave then. Yeah, I should leave. This Master Key does allow you to get wherever you want to go. So, yep. I mean, now there's really many other rooms to go. The only room left is leaving? Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, you do not activate the self-destruct sequence. Because apparently you don't know how to do that. I mean, you don't give any context to that at all. All you're basically told is, oh look, I got a laboratory key. I guess that means I can leave. So yep, I may as well do just that. Oh god! And this is why I recommended using the frickin' Magnum and not the shotgun for these creatures. Shit! Aim at him! And I gotta reload. You mother... Yep, see, it takes multiple shots with the frickin' shotgun to actually kill these things. That's why I recommend the Magnum. Oh, and yes, because I also, in this file, decided not to, save Richard. I only have the regular shotgun, not the assault shotgun. So, yes, that is basically your ultimate reward for saving Richard in either playthrough. You get the assault shotgun, so you can hold a higher capacity for, well, shells. And if only I could find, Jill. Where the hell could she be? That's right. I did actually get the ammo discs to save Jill, but, well, you need this. If you have Rebecca die, you do need this lab key in order to save Jill. But I'm going to ignore her instead. Actually, you don't get an achievement for getting through the whole game with just you. It is one of the endings, but, yep. Like we explained before in the finale, there are only 6 endings you get in this game when you, well, go through Resident Evil with either character. 4 of the 6 endings are available when Rebecca lives, which the narratives are basically really simple. They are just Chris surviving, which you have to not rescue Jill and have Rebecca die during the second encounter with Tyrant for that ending to happen. Having both survived if you use a second ending. The third being, just Jill survives, so similarly you rescue Jill and Rebecca dies during the encounter with Tyrant. And the fourth being just Rebecca, meaning you forget to rescue Jill. I wasn't going to do just the Chris ending, but all it just shows is him just being very upset in the helicopter. That's all. I figure I may as well rescue Jill. I want to say the cutscene here changes too. Because it's not the stress of the place self-destructing. It's electronic lock. Oh, I guess that's what we disabled in the lab down there. That's what we did. Use Master Key. Since I have Master Key, I can get Jill out of here. You know, I never actually did this on my own, because I always just tried to go through solo.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, okay, never mind. The cutscene's the same. I don't know why I thought it was going to be different. But yep. You still need all the ammo discs, of course, rescue Jill, obviously. Well, I already let one lady die. Can't let the other one die. And then you have your 2 endings for the bad, because you failed to rescue Rebecca, well, she's dead. These will be what's referred to as the bad endings.
Let's get going!
Which I will explain in a minute. Well, I may as well say it now. Basically, you have 2 versions of the ending. Basically, Chris escaping by himself, or leave with just Jill. These are different because Rebecca originally activates the self-destruct sequence, which you cannot do because... Yeah, I don't know. You don't know how? You can't navigate the computer to do that? You don't think it's necessary to call a self-destruct sequence for some reason? I don't know. Apparently you're a fucking dumbass when your other companion is not there to help you. So now Rebecca's gone, apparently you decide, you know, we don't need to blow the place up. We killed all the things. Let's just leave. Because that makes sense. You think you'd want to blow the place up anyway. Well, what do I know? Apparently not enough. But there we go. Now we can leave. So, use Master Key. Well, there's no further use for this, apparently. What do you know that for? Not now. Yep, because this doorway is supposed to activate your self-destruct sequence, you need the key this time to actually get out. I wonder if this is how he left the first time. Ooh, look, more shotgun shells. Don't mind if I do. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Alright. I got hurt. I forgot about that. I'll always keep the first aid kit closed. I don't need the closure. I don't need to know what's inside. I'm good. But yep, despite not having a timer because of the self-destruct sequence, well, yep, still deal with a timer because of your actual route of escape. Not that it's a soft timer or anything. If we showed by friggin' Coda ignoring that, going back and forth trying to collect all the freaking herbs. Not that it matters. Seriously though, why the hell did they remove the fuse unit? It's like you didn't want to make people be able to leave this place easily or something? Whatever.
I'll take care of them.
Wait, what?
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll do that then. Oh. I did not think that was going to happen. See, I assumed we were safe already. Oh god, did I blow it? I say, I feel like this plays out differently if I don't rescue Jill. Then again, I don't know for sure, because I've never done it this way myself, actually. I usually have everybody dead or everybody survive. I mean, there's no timer, so... Well, I got all the time in the world, I guess. So let's launch the signal rockets. Fly, my pretty. Go to the sky. Doesn't feel nearly as stressful now you don't have a timer set for you when you're trying to escape. Get the hell out of there. Please, Brad. Oh, and there's Rebecca. Alright. I meant
okay?
Jill, excuse me. But look, the plane's coming! Huh! Weird. Wasn't Tyrant supposed to come up through the floor there? Or is somebody evil in the helicopter? Nope. Funny thing, without the self-destruct timer, and without Rebecca, well, yep, Tyrant doesn't come back for a second rematch. Nope. You have Rebecca killed off, you get his lab key. No timely threat, so you just leave. Yep, skip the second Tyrant fight altogether. The speedrunner strat is to ignore Rebecca. Because of course. And also, it's weird that, oh yeah, the mansion doesn't blow up. It's weird that whether you let Wesker live or die against Lisa Trevor doesn't do anything. Don't worry about that. Well, at least I was able to save somebody. Don't know if it was worth it, though. You still get to escape without blowing up the mansion. This is your bad ending. Because while you live, unfortunately, a threat is still looming in Raccoon City. Because you let whatever that is survive. So there's your bad ending. Basically, you don't blow up the place, so zombies can still survive. Almost feels like it continues to extend to the series, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. All as you can press start to skip cutscenes and all that.
You did a fine job.
And there you go. That's your bad ending. You don't save Rebecca, you don't cause self-destruct, therefore you don't fight Tyrant the second time, but, yep, you don't clear out the zombies. Oh, sweet! Closet key. Oh, right, I should show that off, probably. I probably should. I guess I could still do that, so, yep, let me just show this closet key is useful for as well as something else along the way as well. I don't need to save this, it's fine! Okay, so decided to come in here. Wow, she doesn't ever got the map either. Remember this item that we got for completing the game, the closet key? It was designed to a female side face, beautifully embossed on the key. Yes, the closet key. Basically, if you do the once again, which makes us playing the game again, and use a character you used before, after having a completed file, well, may not notice, does it show it on the map? There is a actual room in here. There's like a locked door of some kind. Use the closet key. Through the painting. Basically, you have the closet key, you can unlock this painting door. Okay. Yep, you get one extra room here. Would you like to change? So if you go to the outfits you have, would you unlock an extra one for Chris? You got the S.T.A.R.S one is basic. You got the casual, which, yep, they do a load screen with, the door. Where you do that. Oh, God. But yeah, you get different outfits for, Chris or Jill, whoever you be in the game with, to, get these. So, you also have the BSAA Chris, which I'm assuming is the one from Resident Evil 5. If what Coda said is correct. Yes. That is the one from Resident Evil 5. I was going the regular Resident Evil 1 look they had in this game. Originally for my file. So, yep, that's why I look different. All you do is interact with the clothes, and you can do that. A collection of fancy dresses and tuxedos. Bet you'd like to try one on. I would love to go in a dress. Yup. Come on, yourself. No time to relax now, though. So, yeah, you basically unlock the ability to basically change your outfit, throughout, your own consecutive playthrough of the game. But yeah, it's there if you want it. There's another room, which I think there's an achievement for unlocking all the rooms, but yep, that's all that's in there. It's just for clothing change. There's not an extra thing to worry about. It's literally just that. Oh, I like there's a dagger back here, too. Neat. How nice. Oh my god, this isn't even early game! I have a shotgun! Wow, you can just ignore this area entirely if you want. My god. Feed me. Okay. Eat this. Burn! The hell away from me. Wow. This is late in the game, mind you. This is still when I could have rescued Rebecca. So they have that saved in the script the whole time? Jeez. But yeah, that's all the closet key does. So, there you go. As far as you're concerned, that's all you need to worry about with Chris. Which means this LP for the Chris playthrough is over. Wait, what the hell is this? Well, I figured out since Coda's probably not going to be getting to the Jill playthrough, I figured I may as well show off some of the things with Jill that you have here. So you guys can tell the difference. This clip will not be shown in the Ladies and Dreamers version of this LP when that eventually airs. So, yep, this is a Coda exclusive, basically. In case you want to see some gameplay differences with Jill, well, she has less health, and instead of grenades for a defensive weapon, she has the stun gun, so you can basically electrocute foes for defense instead. She also got the assault shotgun from rescuing Richard. Instead of the... Well, she also gets the Magnum. And she also gets Barry's Magnum. Fires 44 Magnum rounds. Extremely powerful handgun, not to mention one of Barry's favorites. So you have two different Magnums. Barry's is basically stronger. Which, by the way, you have to have Barry die in order to get this. Which, yes, instead of Rebecca, you have Barry to deal with. Want to see specifics? We'll eventually get to that in the Jill campaign or the co-op channel. And, well, instead of a flamethrower being used, you get a grenade launcher. Loaded with acid rounds. You also get both acid rounds, explosive rounds, and flaming rounds. Which there's also a glitch with this where you can basically compile all the ammo in here. And you can basically swap it out. So, yep. The grenade launcher is what makes Jill playthrough a lot easier. Especially to get to the hunters, because the acid rounds kill hunters in one shot. It is marvelous. Well, you can't see, she also gets to carry 8 items instead of 6. Which she also gets a lockpick instead of the lighter on her all the time. A tool for unlocking most simple locks. So instead of having to get old keys, instead, you can basically just pick through those frickin' wretched locks. So yep, you have a much easier time getting through the exploration of the game with Jill. It's just, yeah, and because of the extra inventory she has on her, makes it a lot easier to navigate through puzzles in the game. Which I would say makes it recommended to play Jill if you're playing the game for the first time. It's just, again, Chris has a bit more health, so it'll take 1 or 2 less hits for Jill to die, so you'll probably want to heal a little bit more in Jill's playthrough than in Chris's. So, Yep. There's also rescuing Chris. There's also, you know, basically a lot of that similar stuff. But yeah, that grenade launcher is like the big difference maker in this playthrough, along with the extra item slots. That's really all. And you deal with Barry. Again, we'll go over specifics in the Jill campaign when we eventually get to the co-op channel. But Barry will have a little bit of extra things while I'm here, for Coda in particular.
Wesker.
She also has the same exact deals as Wesker,
Barry's a disappointment.
which,
It's too bad he wasn't
Yep.
much of a poker
in
player.
case you need context for any of the differences for the Jill campaign,
You were behind all of
all I'll
this.
say is that basically Barry's family was kidnapped by Umbrella, and
Why
and
eliminate
Wesker
S.T.A.R.S?
basically helped with the
Believe it or
blackmail
not,
to
that's Umbrella's
try to
intention.
have Barry basically
So
kill
having
off Jill.
S.T.A.R.S nosing about
Which
is
comes
an
to a head when you
inconvenience.
Lisa Trevor. You can choose to
You're
let
just
Barry
like all the other
help you
things.
defeat Lisa Trevor,
A
help him
slave of
survive.
Umbrella.
Get him to this point to get to the good ending. Damn, you really hit a woman.
Smart
However,
girl.
you can also
I
choose
think
that
you
because Barry
misunderstand.
tried to betray you before,
The things
you can
mentioned
choose
are
to
nothing.
basically not let Barry
I'll
have the
burn all of
gun,
them
the
along
Magnum
with
that
this
I have
entire
now.
laboratory.
And basically,
That will be the
in that
end of my
cutscene when you
connection
reject
with Umbrella.
Barry being allowed to have his gun again,
What?
he gets
What are
killed
you
off,
planning?
leading to the bad ending scenario
I
that
want
I'm
to
in
show
now.
you something.
Basically being on my own as Jill. That's more or less the main difference. Instead of having Rebecca help you being a medic that you find on the scene, she's nowhere in Jill's campaign. Instead, you have to deal with Barry basically helping out Jill in numerous situations, including the frickin' famous / infamous Jill sandwich moment. But, yeah, that's basically the difference. It's not really worth showing a whole other playthrough of the game, probably. Like, cutscene differences are mostly it, because Jill and Chris basically
The ultimate
go through
life
the
form.
same exact
Tyrant.
stuff. Huh.
Could
Here I
have
thought
been
the ultimate life form was
experimenting on people.
a hedgehog. Hedgehogs can't be ultimate life forms. Don't be
It's-
stupid.
Beautiful.
For the sake of this thing?
But yeah, this cutscene's also
You'll never understand.
basically the same. There is actually a somewhat different one in the if you have Barry around, but I'll just show this one. Again, you want to see the old one? Eventually, our co-op channel, Lazy Dreamers, will show that off with King Slayer Koshi gets to his Jill playthrough. But, yep, basically the ending's going to be about the same. If I could continue with this, I just wanted to show this off a little bit just to get playthrough differences. Wait, what the? What the hell's Tyrant? What the fuck? Yeah, by the way. Huh. I see him on the floor there, though. Ow. By the way, I'm also in the middle of a, invisible enemy run. So, yeah. Oh, wow. One shot Barry's back and one shot with the self-defense gun kills him. Jeez. But yes, once you complete... God damn it. I suck. I don't have any helions on me. I can't carry this. Well, I can if I do this. Ooh, I love she actually gets a knockback from using that Magnum, too. That is neat. But yeah, you cannot reload Barry's Magnum. You can only use Magnum rounds for your own Magnum. But Barry's Magnum is basically the regular Magnum, but more powerful. Again, save it for Tyrant or for those little insect things. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show off. You basically still get... The ending is basically the same. So, there you go. And you choose not to rescue Chris you wish. But yes, if it's one enemy mode, complete the game with both characters, you unlock that. Basically, enemies other than their reflections are invisible. So, yep, you gotta work through trying to, oh, right. You have to work through basically trying to get through the game without being able to see anything. Which, well, if you're good enough with a lot of the, you know, playthroughs you've done before, you should hopefully know a lot of the enemy placements. And I'm doing it just for the sake of making it easy to show it off on, well, easy. In case you're wondering why I'm doing the friggin' invisible enemy mode, now let's go to the show part that'll show up both playthroughs. I meant both channels. You know what I meant? This is the clip that's exclusive to Dakota's channel. The remaining clips will be on both this channel and the co-op channel.
Jill, you did a
Time to go
fine
over
job.
one last major thing before we end off this bonus episode altogether. Because I want to have this Jill playthrough loaded up. Don't you worry about it. Because, dress-up time, you got a closet key. Again, you get a closet key, you know, for Jill's costumes as well. So there's that, but I don't care, I'll show them all. What the hell? What happened here? Well, there's a special thing. Like we said, once you beat the campaign with both characters, you unlock invisible enemy mode, where only the reflections can be seen of the foes. Otherwise, you have to look for them attacking you, or, you know, that you shooting them, which there's no auto-aim, so you basically have to know what you're doing. If you get through the invisible enemy mode in under 5 hours, you unlock a little extra thing from the developers here. Thank you for playing, including a message from the director of the game. Thank you for taking the time to play all the way through Biohazard, or Resident Evil as it's known internationally. It's Biohazard in Japan. If you read this letter, I salute you. You are truly a remarkable player. I imagine you must have had some pretty memorable experiences along the way. The pain of seeing the game over screen time after time. The sweet taste of victory after you finally beat the game. The feelings of camaraderie you shared with your character. The excitement and the overwhelming sense of dread. We believe that games are more than just the product of a team of developers. It takes the support of dedicated players like you to make a game worthwhile. For this reason, we are truly delighted when someone enjoys one of our games as thoroughly as you have. Therefore, on behalf of the entire staff, please allow me to express our gratitude and congratulate you on a job well done. Thank you very much for playing. Shinji Mikami for the dev team representative. So yeah, basically you beat the file, you basically get access to these. A thank you message from Shinji Mikami, who helped this game, like a lot of his other legendary games he did, be a thing, as well as unused costume design changes. A lot of other ideas they thought about putting in the game, like a lot of these alter outfits for Chris, including these, who are fucking trying to make him look like a badass. As well as a karate outfit, to karate. Honestly, it would be pretty funny, though. As well as alternate Jill costumes, which, damn, make her a lot more badass. More casual wear. You know, one looks like a Claire Redfield reference there. And yep, alternate Rebecca costumes, who you got to see in the Chris campaign. I think it might have been based off of, I'm trying to remember, Resident Evil 0 is what I'm thinking. Could be based off of Resident Evil 0, which, again, was the prequel that released along the time the Resident Evil HD remake got released. But yep, all alternate costumes for those three characters. None for Barry, none for Wesker. Yeah, I love they did have the Wesker look for frickin' Chris if you really wanted it, which just seems ridiculous. But yep, if you manage to get through Invisible Enemy in under 5 hours, doesn't matter the difficulty, I don't think. But I did easy in case very easy was seen as, I don't know, ridiculing it. There's also Real Survival, which you beat the game on normal, or beat with both characters on easy, I think. You unlock Real Survival, which I think we mentioned. The game's automatically on hard difficulty, and all the item chests you have, they don't link. Every item you put in a single chest stays in that single chest. It was something they apparently wanted to do the original version of the game, but felt it was too limiting. But they decided to realize it in, well, this game, if you really want it. And Invisible Enemy has enemies being, well, invisible. There's also another bonus that can happen if you've beaten the game numerous times and go through again. You know Forrest, who we dealt with that one balcony with Chris? He becomes a bigger enemy that has grenades strapped to him if you've gone through at least 2 playthroughs consecutively on one file. And basically, if you run into him, he can attack you. If you try to shoot him, an explosion occurs and you die, so you want to avoid him. But, yep, once you beat the game on normal, you unlock the hard difficulty. So, yeah, basically, more zombies, less resources. Fun. For Real Survival Invisible Enemy, auto-aim, which you're gifted in the original, playthroughs, is off. So you have to actually manually aim at everything, which for Invisible Enemy is a pain in the ass. And that's basically it. If you guys want to go to the true depths of everything, including Jill's playthrough, play it yourself, or wait for the co-op channel, Laser Dreamers, to eventually go to the Jill campaign on Kingslayer Koshi's end. And with that will end this LP of Resident Evil HD. A remaster that was very much needed to help people play the greatest version of the original Resident Evil, since not a lot of people did, since it originally only released on GameCube. And because Nintendo's the kiddie console, there's how the stun gun works, by the way, if you're curious. Yep, nobody was really trying to play it on GameCube, but hey, at least because of this re-release, frickin', Capcom managed to salvage their sales on what's arguably the best Resident Evil game, depending on who you ask. And I'll just leave it there. So, thank you all for watching. For those watching the co-op channel, be sure to stay tuned for what happens next. Because, well, could be a Jill campaign in the future. Who knows? Otherwise, well, who knows what we're doing? I don't. Well, I do, but shut up. And for those on Kona's channel, don't you worry. The next LP that will eventually premiere is the one you've been waiting for. The Aqua campaign in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. So, this is the MJ406 signing off for both Kona 9001 and King Slayer Koji and the Lazy Dreamers. We will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.